Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2019, that's 2019, finance and career reading. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up. And I want to start each reading, and I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude. So I want to thank you so much for being here, whether you are new or old to this channel. Thank you so much for all your support. I absolutely adore reading for you, and I am so happy that you decided to tune in. If you would like to donate to my channel or book a private reading with me, all that information is going to be pinned to the top of the comment box below, meaning it is going to be the very first comment in the comment box below. It will also have links to the cards that I use. All right, so let's get started, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and see what July 1st to the 15th, 2019 has in store for you for finance and career. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Oh, goodness. Gemini, all right. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That is where we are going to stop. At the center of everything, we have the Hermit. So when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, you're really turning inwards. You're really tuning into yourself, is what Spirit keeps on saying to me. You are tuning into you. You have your passion that is lighting your way. That's your career, okay? When I have wands show up, and in this Hermit card, you have the wand here guiding his eyes, and you have the wand here guiding his feet, okay? This is saying that your career, your passion in life, even if it's not your career, even if your career is something that you do to pay the bills and you have another passion, this is what's guiding you forward. This is what calls to your heart. You're turning inward, you're reassessing things, you're looking at things, you're kind of reorganizing, you're shedding an old skin, and now you are moving forward to where it is that you personally want to be, Gemini. This is also a Virgo time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. As you are turning inward, as you're focusing, this can be a time where some of you Geminis hold on to money, okay? But this is also saying that emotionally, there are emotional vampires out there who are trying to take away your energy, take away your focus, and leave you feeling overwhelmed and underprepared to handle it. Right? This is the Four of Pentacles is my emotional vampire card. It is also my you're holding on to things too tightly card. Okay, so it can be giving you headaches, stomach pain, foot pain, because what you are holding on to is the opposite of what you should be holding on to. Okay, so it's kind of like you're taking power where you can take it, and then where you have your energy being drained, this is saying here that's where you should be holding on to it. That's where you should be like, no go. All right, but people are taking advantage of you. I want you to know that. It can manifest itself into they're taking advantage of you financially. That's where this can be heading. But right now, what I'm mainly seeing is people taking advantage of you emotionally. Fire sign energy. This can be a Virgo here. This can also be a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But this is also you moving forward, because when it comes to a finance and career reading, I like to see pentacles. I like to see wands. This is you moving forward in your career to where it is that you want to be. This is moving forward in your passion, in what you desire. You have your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature. See, the thing is, Gemini, you're not as stupid as these people tend to think you are. And I know that sounds mean to say, because you're not stupid at all, but these people are taking advantage of you, and you are moving forward. Be wary right now of Virgos and of fire signs, okay? We have an Aries right here. So when it comes to the fire sign, look at an Aries, okay? But this is also you being the ruler of your domain. You're profoundly human. That's what I see when I look at the Emperor. It's being profoundly human, but it's also being the ruler of your domain. Being the person who knows what it is that you want, knows the way that you're moving forward, and will not let anybody stand in your way, or anything stand in your way. This can also be people who are too controlling. You're not going to have a fun time with that. Anybody who tries to tell you what to do, tries to manipulate situations for their advantage, you're really having none of it anymore. Okay? You are moving forward in your passion, and you are moving forward in your creativity. All of this is about passion so far. Then we have another wands. I mean, this represents a fire sign. This is wands. to me, this represents wands. We have here, this is with the wands here moving you forward. We have a warning of people taking advantage of your energy. You are crowned and you are rooted in 4. Right now, your main concern is your home and your family. This is also your main concern being your soul. So those people who are taking advantage of your kind nature, those people are going to get theirs, first of all, because that's just not cool. And these people here are also taking away from your soul's energy. So be prepared for that, okay? Just be warned. The 4 of Wands, new job opportunities coming your way. Moving forward in passion, moving forward in blessings, okay? This is also, some of you can be traveling. Some of you can be moving homes, moving job locations, okay? So here, this is new things on the horizon. This is also a celebration that is akin to a wedding. So it can be a wedding that some of you are going to, or that some of you are partaking in. You could be getting married. But this is a celebration that leads you to a greatness that is akin to the happiness, the joy, and the celebration of a wedding. Scorpio energy right here. Right? Scorpio leads to Aries. So the Scorpio energy, this is a time frame of October 23rd to November 21st. This is a closing the door. You are closing the door on something. It's like, I'm done. It's over. No go. And I saw that also in your July 1st to the 10th in your general reading. There's something that you're saying absolutely no to. And it's funny because this person doesn't think you're serious. This person thinks that they can just keep on taking and taking and taking. And when it comes to your career, when it comes to the way you're moving forward, you are not being manipulated anymore. Your work comes first. Your livelihood comes first. We have the 5 of Pentacles right here. There's a feeling at times when it comes, and I think that's interesting, you have the 4 and then the 5 of Pentacles. When it comes to your finances, you feel as if you're in this all alone. I want you to know that divinity guides you. And you also had this card. Yeah, you did. You also had this card in your general reading for the 1st to the 10th of July. So here, you feel as if you're handling this by yourself, but you're not. You're not. Divinity is guiding you. Now, divinity has different plans for you than you have for yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. They're like, if you stopped fighting, you would see that doors would open for you that you hadn't expected. Will it open right away? No, it won't. Okay, it's going to be a time of turning inward. It's going to be a time of embracing your inner strength, right? But you are not in this alone. And that's what Spirit is telling me to tell you without a shadow of a doubt. You are moving forward towards your greatness. Okay. Battles. Battles are here. A bit of chaos. This can be emotional chaos. This can also be getting into a fight with someone because they're leeching off of you and you're done. Here, it has to do with your creativity. It has to do with your work. It has to do with the way that you're moving forward, okay? You have a repeat of the number 5. That's a freedom number, right? You're not in this alone, though at times you feel like you are. This is going through a bit of a winter. You're turning towards your prosperity. You're turning towards your passion, and it can bring chaos, but it's also going to bring clarity of mind. Now, as an air sign, you are represented by the swords in the minor arcana. So this is a gift just for you. The Ace of Swords is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine in the universe, handing you a gift of knowledge and understanding. Now, I don't have you taking it yet, but this gift is specially crafted just for you to help you move forward. Okay. Watch out for someone that you love betraying you. Really seriously. Someone that you love, it doesn't have to be that you love them. It just can be that you trust them. All right? Who isn't as honest and open and forthright as you would like them to be. Okay? And it may be that they're not as honest and open and forthright as they want to be, but that's their problem. It's not your problem. Okay? You can't save the world, and that's something that you have to know here. Repeat of the number 4, you have it 3 times. This is talking about taking care of you, your soul, yourself, as you move forward. You can't drain yourself dry. You're going to a bit. And you can't do that because you're closing the door on something, you're embracing your inner strength, you're cutting through doubts and fears, and you're seeing people for who they truly are. You are. It's somebody who you didn't expect to be an ass, is being an ass. This is hurt, this is betrayal. This can be as serious as being cheated on, okay? This could be, somebody at work gossiping about you. This is saying here, just watch your back, all right? I don't really see cheated on here, but because it's linked to the Emperor, it can be somebody who is just going to be a very controlling force. And it doesn't have to be being cheated on, but, just a very controlling force, claiming their power by not being a nice person and keeping you off your game. Yeah, I'm being told to pull one more card, so I'm just going to do that. Eight of Pentacles. My gosh, you're working your tush off. You really are working your tuchus off in order to get you to where it is that you want to be. This is creativity coming your way. This is working, cultivating, creating. Yeah. Yeah. So this goes here. This goes here. That makes perfect sense. Okay. 4 and 4 is giving me this 8. Okay? If you protect yourself, if you do not let people take advantage of you, and I know you're not letting people take advantage of you, Gemini, I really do, but I'm just saying here, don't, because people are going to think that you're being a fool at times, because you are letting people into your life who are kind of bad news bears, but you know it, you're going to see it, you really are. And I know that, yeah, it's something that just has to be done. And that can be a very specific message for a very specific few of you or one person. It doesn't have to resonate with everyone. Yeah. Okay, let's see what your fairy guidance is. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Right here. Oh, these two. Okay. Clarity. Okay, so Sanctuary came upside down. So Sanctuary is saying that you need to find that inner peace. When it comes upside down, it's saying that you're lacking that sense of sanctuary. You need that sense of inner peace. All right? So that's going to be something to really, really focus on in your finances, in your career, to help move you forward. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Gemini, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, Serenity. And this one right here, Vitality. Well, you have the energy for it. Definitely, that's shining through. All right, so we start with Serenity. And this says, a spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. You need to stay calm and centered, especially on what you want. There's other people's energy that's going to be messing with you. Be prepared for that, okay? Be mindful of that. That is a huge warning here that I'm seeing. The color that's shining through here is blue. Healing and cleansing your throat chakra is going to be so important for you, and also making sure that you are vocalizing what it is that you want. Instead of assuming, because you're going to assume that people know, and they're not going to know. And even if they do know, because actually, no, that's it. Thank you, Spirit. They are going to know. They're going to be taking advantage of you anyway, because you're not using your voice, you're not speaking up, and you're giving them an out. Vitality. Vitality is the beaming force that gives energy and vigor to life. All right? So you have here an energy that is guiding you forward. The color that is shining through here is red. Healing and cleansing the root chakra is going to be so beneficial to you. Then we have clarity. You're going to see things clearly. A mind of clarity is a mind of action. You're clearing away the doubt, you're clearing away the nonsense, and you are seeing things the way that they truly are. Okay? And that can be overwhelming, especially since you have such strength here. Also, look to see if a fire sign, especially an Aries, is in your chart and where that shows up, because that's where Spirit is giving you a message. It's also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? Focusing on Aries here. Virgo and Scorpio is also going to be very important. See where that shows up in your chart. If that shows up in your chart, if it doesn't, it is saying here that this is a time of severe passion. It's also a time of contemplation and really deciding what's important to you, because there is some nonsense here and you're not going to abide a liar. That's it. There's some nonsense here that you're closing the door on, and it's actually going to open up new avenues for you. 4 dogs here also has a significance to taking care of the home, taking care of the self. That's really going to lead you to the place that you need to be. Sanctuary. Within your heart is a space of regenerating sanctuary. Within your heart, a space of regenerating sanctuary awaits. It's waiting for you. Okay? To open it up, to find that peace, to embrace that peace is going to be absolutely beneficial. The Hermit. You need to turn inward. This can be a Virgo energy, but because it's at your heart, it can be that a Virgo is at your heart. And when it comes to finances and your career, it can be that this person has a lot of opinions. All right? Or, yeah, in a very for some of you, this is in a very negative way. This is somebody who is the first person you think of when you turn inward and you start to think of yourself. You think of them first. which if this is your child, that's completely understandable. If this is a partner who you're sitting there and saying, oh my gosh, I'm afraid that if I do this, they're going to get mad. No, that's not okay. Okay? Unless you're doing something really foolish, then of course it is okay. But if you're sitting there and you're trying your best and you're doing your best and you're afraid that somebody else is going to disapprove and make you feel bad about yourself, this is saying, look at what's really important to you and look at where it is that you want to be. Passion is guiding you forward. You have a tremendous creative time coming up within the first half of July, right? And it doesn't matter if you are a scientist or if you are in sales. This creativity is going to guide you forward to the place that you want to be. But you have to turn inward and you have to give yourself quiet moments to connect with this energy. It's going to be so important to you. It's actually going to help you shed a skin and embrace a change, just like with this death card. And it's interesting because you have the celebration card and then you have the death card. It's almost as if the celebration of self is giving you permission to close the door on something, someone, some part of your life that has been controlling your finances, it has been controlling your career for so long, and now it's over. Four of Pentacles. Seriously, beware of emotional vampires. Also beware because you are so frustrated with not being able to control one part of your life that you're going to hold on to another part of your life that's really not as significant with tremendous vigor. Okay? So that is something to be aware of. Also, headaches, stomach pain, foot pain. Be aware of it because these people are draining your energy. They are making you feel as if you can't move forward. And this is something that is going to be very intense for you. Okay? So know that, understand it, Gemini, and also know that you are embracing your prosperity. But if you hold on and you make money kind of your guiding light, you're going to find that things don't work out as well as you would like them to. Okay? Three of Wands. Not the Three of Wands. The Knight of Wands. There we go. The Knight of Wands is saying here that you are charging forward. You are charging forward for your career. You're charging forward to where it is that you want to be. Look to see if you have a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, especially in Aries. For those of you who do, that's going to be a big one. Where is it located within your chart? That's the message that Spirit is trying to get you to move forward in. And it doesn't matter if it shows up in your Mercury, which is about communication. It doesn't matter if it shows up in your Venus or in your Jupiter or wherever it is. This is telling you to keep on moving forward, to embrace your passion, embrace what it is that you want. You need your armor on. You definitely need your armor on, right? And I know a lot of times I say, especially when I get the Four of Swords, loosen that armor so that Spirit can come in. Well, that's letting Spirit in. This is saying that you have jerks that you are dealing with. You have people who don't understand. You need to have your armor on and you need to move forward because the ferocity and the velocity for which you're heading towards your goals, because this is jousting here, is going to take your breath away when you impact. So keep that armor on. And I do see you hitting a place where it is that you want to be, kind of hitting your target and that being a shock for you. It's going to take your breath away in a very good way, but you need to be prepared for it. The Emperor right here is being kind of like that master actor on the stage. The Empress is being that award-winning director. The Emperor is the award-winning actor. You are embracing your truth. Now, the positive side of the Emperor is being like Solomon, being like David, being like Bran the Blessed in Welsh mythology. Okay? Just simply being very, very good at what you do. And that's leading people, that's being a sign of inspiration. Now, why I say David and Solomon from the Torah, from the Old Testament, is because they were profoundly human. They had this huge connection to the divine, but they were profoundly human. You are embracing your humanity and you are moving forward with your judgment, with your understanding, knowing that you've messed up, yes, but that nothing and no one is going to hold you back. The negative side to this card and the warning, whenever I see the Emperor, is to be like Nero, who played his fiddle as Rome burnt. Okay? Do not give in to selfishness. Also, do not give in to other people's selfishness. This is saying you have to pull your weight. And by that, I mean, yes, you do, Gemini, but people have to pull their weight around you. This isn't just saying, I'm going to take control of the whole thing. This is saying they have to pull their weight too. In work, yes. Now, this can also be a very controlling boss. This can be someone who is astoundingly ambitious and very bossy and very hard to work with. So be prepared. Okay, just keep your eye out. This can also be someone on the complete flip side of the coin who is fantastic to work with. And you're going to have a person who represents this Aries that fits both. Because you have here betrayal, you have here hurt, you have here somebody that you thought you could trust, really not being somebody that you could trust. And then you have here hard work, perseverance, and rewards coming your way. So you have that duality in this line right here that goes across. So just be aware of it. At your root is celebration, it's home, it's family. Again, this is a celebration like a wedding. This is something that is absolutely beautiful. You're absolutely thrilled with. This is new job opportunities. This is moving house. This is things moving forward. It can be starting your own business. You know, this is really entering through that gateway into a place that is just absolutely right for you and that you've been working really hard and really long for. It's going to be beautiful. And that's at your root. You might not see it in the first half of July. You might not see it in the second half of July, but it is the thing that is moving you forward. And it is the thing that is igniting your passion. You have a goal. You have a goal, Gemini. And you are focusing and working towards that goal. And all the sacrifices that you are making, all the hard work that you are putting in is paying off. Period. End of discussion. You are closing a door. You have a Scorpio energy here. See if that comes up in your chart anywhere. But you have the Scorpio energy and it is closing the door on something. You also will not in any way, shape, or form be abiding secrets or liars during this time. People that you work with who tell you one story and then somebody else comes up to you and they tell you another story, or, you know, family members, friends, anything like that, it's going to rub you the wrong way so hard. Okay? You are closing the door on something. You are also being guided by spirit. Listen to your intuition. You also need that sanctuary, that place of security for you, to embrace what your heart wants, to embrace what your soul wants. Taking that time is going to increase not only your productivity, but your prosperity. Closing the door, an ending is coming, another door is opening up. You are finding that you are transforming yourself to the person that you've always wanted to be and to the person that you've always been. Okay? Greatness lives within you. You have here the Five of Pentacles. You're not on this road alone. You have the blessings of prosperity coming and with you. Okay? This is the beginning of the Tree of Life. This here is a Christian symbol of the Celtic cross. Okay? But it's also pagan with the sun. It's the incorporation of the pagan worship of the sun with the Christian cross leading things forward. So you have divinity through the ages following you. I also feel a very strong connection with a male energy. This can be somebody who passed. This was somebody who was astoundingly strong. You like this person. Okay? They're watching over you as you move forward. And as you're embracing what it is that you want, this person is proud of you. That is a very specific message for either a very specific person or a very specific few of you. Okay? But I want you to know that this is what I'm seeing from the cards. You are never alone. Your angels walk with you. You will be doing things that you don't want to do in order to get to the place that you want to be at. You are embracing your freedom, but what comes with this freedom is a bit of chaos. Okay? So as you're embracing what it is that you truly want, you can be having anxiety about it, internal chaos, or you can be having external chaos, arguments, fighting, just really sitting there, things that have to be said, being said, but it's going to be like a volcano erupting. So be aware and be prepared. It can very well be with this fire sign, but it can also have to do with your career, with the way that you're moving forward. Because here we have this argument, then you move forward. It can be like you come to a conclusion. All right, now nothing's going to stop you. You're moving forward. You turn inward and you're closing a door on a part of your life that is no longer relevant. And you're closing your door, for some of you, on some people who are hindering you from moving forward the way that you want to. Okay, so know that this chaos is an integral part of kickstarting you and jumpstarting you to move forward. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Now, I don't have you taking this yet, but this is you. You are represented by the swords. So this gift is just for you, Gemini. It's a gift of knowledge. It's a gift of understanding. It's from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, cutting through doubts and fears and leading you forward to the place that you need to be. There's going to be a time where you sit there and you go, I just know. And that's going to be it. That's going to be your golden key. You'll just know, and then you go for it. Make sure that it's logical and that you're not doing anything foolish, but you will feel it within your soul, within yourself. There's someone here that you should not trust. Has to do with this person who's controlling, Okay? You can be closing your door on them, but this is a controlling person. It can be a fire sign. All right? It can be this Aries. It can also be this Virgo. So I want you to know this. Okay? And you are working your tush off to succeed. Again, do not trust everyone. There are going to be people who are going to want your ideas, who are going to be really nice to you, who are going to kind of lay everything out and just seem perfect. They're not. You are working hard. You are cultivating, you are creating what it is that you want. You are kind of going through blueprints, either out, working things out, kind of taking notes, reevaluating things, or you're going through them within your mind and you are creating something magnificent. This is a time of hard work. People will be seeing it. People will be noticing your hard work and you will see rewards coming. It can be very, very small. It can just be somebody saying, wow, you did a really great job. And it can be a lot bigger. For some of you, it really will be. But do know that while you're working, you're going to be getting messages from the divine, and that angels are going to be with you, especially when you don't think they are, especially when you feel like, okay, I'm in this all by myself, I just have to get it done. That's going to be the time where they're right by you. Your subconscious message, Ace of Wands. You are taking this gift of new beginning. No joke. It's at your heart. It's leading you forward. It's at your root is the wands. So you are taking this gift of new beginnings and passion and creativity. The gift of knowing your mind is permeating the whole thing. Clarity is going to come most likely after the 15th. But you are going to feel, you're going to have this feeling. You're going to sit there and be like, wow, I'm working towards something bigger. It's because you are. And that's going to be the feeling that is guiding you forward. Passion, new beginnings, creativity. You're going to be really, really good at what you do during the first half of July. There's just going to be almost a golden touch to you, right? Yeah. Okay, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. If you've made it all the way to the end, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I'll be reading for you all really, really soon. Bye, guys.